Okay, so friend, I am Heena and we are learning for Olympiad Maths Grade 4 Fraction and Decimal. And in the last lecture, we had learned about what is mean by fraction, that is definition of fraction and decimal definition. We learn from the definition that both have the same solution or same answer, but the way is different. Okay, and we see that how we denote fraction, how we denote the decimal. So fraction, there is one dividing line. The term above the dividing line is known as numerator. Term below the dividing line is known as denominator. And we had learned some properties of the fraction, as if numerator is smaller than denominator, then the fraction is the proper fraction. If denominator is smaller than the numerator, or in other way, if numerator is greater than denominator, then the fraction is improper fraction. If numerator is 1, then it is known as unit fraction or fraction of unit. If then we learn about the mixed fraction, where whole number plus fraction is there, and we learn how to convert mixed fraction into the improper fraction or proper fraction, or improper fraction to mixed fraction. Okay, then we learn about some properties of the fraction, like property of unity. Then we learn that if the numerator is 0, the value of fraction is 0. But if denominator is 0, then fraction has no meaning. Then we learn the operations related to fractions, like addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. And we learn about the decimal, that we learn the 10th position, then 100th, then 1000th, 1000th, 100th, 1/10th position. So these positions are at the right side of the decimal, and our regular positions are as it is: ones, tens, then 100, 1000. Okay, then for decimal also we learn about the like and unlike decimals. Okay, uh, we also learn about the one more thing about the fraction, as types of fraction, in which we learn about the like and unlike fraction also. So like fraction means the fraction whose denominator is common is known as like fraction, whose denominator is uncommon is known as unlike fraction. Okay, so these are all the properties of the fraction and decimal. We learn about the operations related to decimal also. Now we'll solve the practice exercise. You go through the solved examples to better understand the concept, and then move to practice exercise. Now when 3 by 4 and 4 by 9 are multiplied, the resulting fraction in the simplest form they had asked. Now we know how we multiply the fractions. So we have two fractions, 3 by 4. Okay, so we have two fractions. One is 3 by 4 and other is 4 by 9, and we have to multiply them. So for multiplication of the fraction, we multiply numerator with numerator and denominator with denominator. So multiply 3 and 4 and multiply 4 and 9. So we got 3 4s are 12 and 4 9s are 36. Now simplest form of 12 upon 36 is 36 came in the table of 12. So 12 ones are 12, 12 threes are 36. So simplest form is 1 upon 3. So your answer will be answer A, which is 1 upon 3. Okay, so this is multiplication of the fraction. Now what part of the given figure is shaded? Now how we calculate the shaded portion and the parts of the figure? So do by that method. So how many parts in whole are there? So see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So total 16 parts are there in the square. And how many parts are the number of parts, equal parts can be written as a denominator. Now shaded part can be written as a numerator. So how many shaded parts are here? Now see, this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, this is 4. So 4 parts are shared out of 16. Now 16 also come in the table of 4. So we are going to simplify it. 4 ones are 4, 4 fours are 16. 1 upon 4 is your answer. Now if denominator of the fraction is twice its numerator, then the fraction must be. Now see, denominator of the fraction, what is given you should write first. Denominator of the fraction is equal to twice the numerator. That means denominator is greater than numerator. Now if numerator is small, the fraction is known as proper fraction. So the fraction is a proper fraction because numerator is small and denominator is greater than the numerator. And now by how much 2 by 3 is smaller than 3 by 2. Now how you will calculate ki how much the 2 by 3 is smaller than 2 by 3 is smaller than 3 by 2. So we have to subtract. Which is greater here? 3 by 2 is greater. So from 3 by 2 subtract 2 by 3. Now for this subtraction, they are not like fractions. So we will first convert them into the like fractions. Means we will make their denominator common. So their common denominator can be 6. Now these 2 to become 6, we multiply here with 3. So if we multiply denominator with the 3, we have to multiply the numerator also with 3. So 3 multiplied by 3. Now minus 2 multiplied by 2. So 3 3s are 9 minus 2 2s are 4 upon 6. So 9 minus 4 is 5. 5 by 6. So 2 by 3 is smaller than 3 by 2 by 5 by 6. So answer is answer B. Now the next one is, for one square how many squares must be shaded so that 8 by 17 of the given figure is unshaded? Okay. Now first you have to calculate how many squares are here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Now see, total 17 squares are here. Now for one square, how many square must be shaded so that 8 by 17 remain unshaded? Now 8 parts should remain unshaded. So how many shaded here? 17 minus 8, because total how many parts are there? 17 parts. 17 equal parts are here, and how many unshaded? 8 should be unshaded, so remaining should be shaded. So 17 minus 8 is equal to 9. So 9 squares should be shaded so that 8 by 17 will remain unshaded. Okay. Now, which one of the following cannot be converted into a mixed number? Now see, my son already ticked the answers. Maybe it is correct or not, but we will check. Okay. Now see, we know how we convert the fraction into mixed fraction. But when we convert the fraction into mixed fraction, that fraction should be improper fraction. Okay, so what is mean by improper fraction? So the fraction whose numerator is greater than denominator, those fractions are improper fractions. So for improper fraction only we can convert them into the mixed fraction. Okay, where numerator is greater. Now see in the option A, 91 upon 19, here 91 is greater than 19 means numerator is greater than denominator. Okay, so this can be converted into mixed fraction. 19 upon 91, here numerator is smaller than denominator, so this cannot be converted into mixed fraction. So your answer must be B, but we'll check for C and D also. Okay, so answer must be B, but we'll check. Now for 91 upon 21, again the denominator is smaller and numerator is greater. So this can also be converted into mixed fraction. 21 upon 19, again numerator is greater than denominator, so this can also be converted into mixed fraction. So your answer is B. Now why the numerator should be greater? So see, if numerator is greater, I will show you from the example D because it is near to the numerator and denominator, the gap is less. Now 21 is the numerator and 19 is the denominator, 21 is greater. This fraction is improper fraction. So it should be improper because there, for the improper fraction only, some remainder will be left over there. Okay, and we had seen the conversion, how we convert. We write the, for first we divide. Now 19 ones are 19, 2 will be the remainder. Now how you write this in the form of mixed fraction? So this divisor 19 can be there in the denominator. The quotient you got, you have to write as a whole number, and the remainder you got, you have to write as a numerator. So if there should be no remainder, we cannot divide it, then we cannot convert it into the mixed fraction. So there is one condition so that we can convert the fraction into mixed fraction, is that fraction should be improper fraction. Means its numerator should be greater than denominator. Okay, so here you have to, you don't have need to convert all these fractions into mixed fraction. You just have to check which option has greater numerator, that can be converted, but they had asked not be converted, so smaller numerator than denominator cannot be converted. Now when 12.48 is divided by the difference of 20 to 10th and 20 hundredth. Okay, now difference of 20 to 10th and 20 hundredth. Now how you write 20 to 10th? Now 20 to 10th means 22 upon 10, and 20 hundred means 20 upon 100. Okay. Now their difference. Now see, this 0 0 from 20 upon 100 will get cancelled. So what is remaining? 22 upon 10 minus 2 upon 10. Now base is common. So common base written as a common, and 22 minus 2. So 20 upon 10 is equal to 2. So what is the difference between 20 to 10th and 20th 100 is 2. Now you have to divide this 12.48 by 2. Now divide 12.48 divided by 2. 2 6 are 12. Now 0 0 decimal point will be given. 4 will come down. 2 2s are 4. 8 will come down. 2 4s are 8. So 6.24 is your answer. Understood? 20 to 10th means 22 upon 10. 20th 100 means 20 upon 100. This thing we learn in the decimal. Okay. So these are the decimal numbers. 22, 10th and 20th 100 and 12.48. All the three numbers are decimal numbers. Okay. In the decimal, see, suppose this 12.48 number is there, we had learned about their places. Okay, this is decimal point. This position is known as ones position. This position is known as tens position. Now for right side of the decimal point, this position is known as tenths position. Means 4 upon 10, or in other word 4 multiplied by 1 by 10. This position is 100th position. This one means 8 upon 100, or 8 multiplied by 1 upon 100. And up to 1000th position you learn, means if here some number is there, then it is 1 upon 1000. Okay. So this is the way we solve the examples based on fraction. Now decimal number for the sum of the fraction given below we have to find. Now what are the fractions they had given to us? 1 by 4 plus 2 2 है 1 up 1 as to 1 upon 1 by 2, and 4 as to 1 by 2. Now see, 1 by 4 plus 1 as to 1 by 2 plus 4 as to 1 by 2. Now first convert the mixed fraction into improper fraction. 1 upon 4 plus 2 1s are 2 plus 1 3 upon 2 plus 4 2s are 8 plus 9 upon 2. Now the denominator here is 4, here is 2, here is 2. So to make them common, the common denominator is 4. Now this is already 4, so here no need of multiplication. So 1 as it is. Okay, here denominator is 2. So this denominator to become 4, we should multiply here numerator and denominator with 2. So 2 2s are 4 and 3 2s are 6. This denominator to become 4, again we have to multiply numerator and denominator with 2. So 9 2s are 18. So now add them. 18 plus 1 16. 19. 19 plus 6 25 upon 4. Now 25 upon 4 is in the form of fraction. So you have to convert it in the form of decimal. So divide 25 divided by 4. 4 6 are 24. 1 is remainder. We cannot divide, so we add decimal point. 0 will come. 4 2s are 8. 2 again 0. 4 5 are 20. So 6.25 is the answer. Okay, 6.25. Option A. Now the next one. Find the missing numerator and denominator in the equivalent fraction given below. Then find the value of b minus a and b upon a. Now we all learn if the fraction is equivalent fraction. Okay, so their simplest form is common. Now simplest form of 24 by, there are two methods. Simplest form of 24 by 42 is, these two numbers can be divided with a common number is 6. 6 4s are 24 and 6 7s are 42. So 4 by 7 is the simplest form. Now a upon 21 is also in the simple form as 4 upon 7. Okay. Now if this denominator is 21, so 7 to become 21 we should multiply here with 3. So if we multiply 4 with 3, we got the value of a, which is 12. Okay. Now the other method is also there. Which is the other method? Now we learn, if you remember, how to test that two fractions are equivalent fractions. There is one test, which is that if we multiply numerator with the denominator of other and denominator with the numerator of another fraction, means if we cross multiply their value is same, then what is it means? A upon 21 is one fraction and 24 upon 42 is other fraction. So a multiplied by 42 is equal to 24 multiplied by 21. Now this 42 is in multiplication, here we will go to the division. 24 upon 24 multiplied by 21 upon 42. Now 21 ones are 21, 21 twos are 42, 2 12s are 24. So a is equal to 12. Now like this, a is equal to 12, you find the value of b. Now see, we had find the value of a as a is equal to 12. Now 24 upon 42 and 20 upon b is also a equivalent fraction. So b multiplied by 24 is equal to 42 multiplied by 20. So b is equal to 42 multiplied by 20 upon 24. Okay. Now 6 4s are 24 and 6 7s are 42. Okay. And 4 ones are 4 and 4 5s are 20. So what is remaining? B is equal to 7 multiplied by 5. So B is equal to 35. Now B minus A means 35 minus 12 and B plus A means 35 plus 12. Now 35 minus 12 is 23 and this is 47. So 23 upon 47 is your answer, which is answer A. So you have to find a value by using the formula to identify whether the two fractions are equivalent fractions or not. Cross multiplication and find the value of the variable. Okay. Now in the magic square given below, sum of decimal in each row and each column and each diagonal is same. Now find the sum of missing two decimal number. Now see what it means. If we add these three, whatever value we got is same as this, is same as this, is same as this. Okay. Now add those three values which are given. Okay. Or this you can add. So I will add this one. So 0.2 plus 0.9 plus 0.4. Add the numbers which are at the right side of the decimal first, then carry over and give the decimal point as it is and add. Okay. For multiplication, the way is different. I will show you. For addition, the decimal point didn't get shifted. Okay. 4 plus 9, 13, 13 plus 2, 15, 5 at the bottom, decimal point as it is, 1 will be carry forwarded. So 1 plus 0, 0, 1. So 1.5 is the sum of the decimal of one row. Now we have to find the value of this question mark. So question marks can be considered as a plus 0.2 plus 0.6 is equal to 1.5. Now 0.2 plus 0.6 is 0.8 plus a is equal to 1.5. So a is equal to 1.5 minus 0.8. Now 8 cannot be subtracted from 5, so borrow. Here it becomes 0. 15 minus 8 is equal to 7, and 0 minus 0 is equal to 0, but you have to give the decimal point. So value of a is 0.7. Okay. Now we have to find the value of other question mark. This is 0.7. Now this is total 0.7. So 1.5 minus 0.7 is equal to zero point 0.8. So the addition of the missing two decimal is 0.7 plus 0.8 is equal to 1.5. Okay, so your answer is answer C. Now see, minimum how many triangles must be shaded so that the fraction represented by shaded triangle become more than 2 by 3. Now see, 2 upon 3 means what? 3 equal parts are there, and out of 3 equal parts 2 are taken. Now here triangles are given. How many triangles are here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 in one row, 7 in another row, 7 in third row. Now 3 equal parts means this is one part, this is another part, this is another part. Okay. Now see, 2 by 3 means 2 by 3 means these two portions out of these three portions. Okay. Now how many triangles must be shaded so that fraction represented by shaded triangle? Now if we shade these all, the fraction in the fraction form we write it as 2 by 3. And how many triangles we shade? We shade 14 triangles. But here is one twist. They had asked how many minimum triangle must be shaded so that the represented fraction 2 by 3 should be less, or that shaded triangle should be more than this 2 by 3. So shaded portion to become 2 by 3 we need to shade 14 triangles, and more than 2 by 3 means 15 triangles we need to shade. Then only it become more than 2 by 3. minimum 15 and maximum 21. Okay. So my son is also wrong here because he just read in a hurry. Okay. Shaded triangle proportion is 2 by 3. But we need to shade minimum more triangles than this 2 by 3. So 15 triangles we need to shade. Now A is equal to, if A upon 4 is equal to 1.75 is equal to 28 upon B, value of A and B we have to find and we have to add them. Now this is again a simple thing. Now see, I will just tell you, you do it at home. A upon 4 is equal to 1.75. So A is equal to 1.75 multiplied by 4 you can do, or what you can do is A upon 4 is equal to 1.75. Now this can be written in the fraction form as A upon 4 is equal to 175 upon 100, because two digits are there from the decimal, so 100 is at the denominator. Now A is equal to 175 upon 100 multiplied by 4. 4 1s are 4, 4 25s are 100, 25 7s are 175. So A is equal to 7. Now like this you can calculate the value of B and add them. Okay, so this remaining example is for your homework. Now sum of these two fractions can be. Now see, improper fraction, proper fraction, or whole number or unit fraction. So what are the two fractions given to us are 12 upon 13, 12 upon 13 and 13 upon 12. Now how we add them? First we multiply their denominator to make them common, or to convert them into like fractions. Now for 13 here we multiply with 12. So 12 12 multiplication and 13 13 multiplication. Okay. Now 12 3s are 36. 3 will be carry forwarded and 12 ones are 12. So 156 is the denominator which is common. Now to become 156, this 13 we multiply here numerator and denominator with 12. 12 12s are 144 plus 13 13s are 169. Now add them. 9 plus 4 13. 1 will be carry forwarded. 6 plus 5 11 and 3 1 3 upon 156. Now see, numerator is greater than denominator. So this is improper fraction. What fraction of the given figure is shaded? Now calculate the total parts of the figure. Write at the denominator and calculate the shaded part and write at the numerator. And if you can simplify it, simplify and find the answer. So this is for your homework. Not more than is asked, so no need to worry. Now see, 63.28 is divided by the sum of 23 tenth and 1/70th hundredth. The result is, now see, 23 tenth means 23 upon 10 and 1/70th hundred means 170 upon 100. Again, as the last example we solved, this 0 0 will cancel. Now the denominator is common, so add the numerator 23 plus 17. 23 plus 17 is equal to 40 upon 10 means 4. So sum is 4. Now you have to divide 63.28 with 4. So 63.28 divided by 4 you can do, or 63.28 can be written as 63 upon 28 upon 100 divided by 4 means multiplied by 4 here. Okay. Hmm? Divided by 4 means multiplied by 4. So 4 ones are 4, 4 hundreds are 25. Now divide this 6328 with 40 25. This also become lengthy. So we'll directly divide this 63.28 with 4. 4 ones are 4. 2 will be the remainder. 3 will come down. 4 2 5s are 20. 3 will be the remainder. We add decimal point here. Now 2 will come down. 4 8s are 32. 8 will come down and 4 2s are 8. So 15.2082 is your answer. Answer C. Because if we convert 63 upon 28 upon 100, 6328 upon 100 divided by 4 means 6328 multiplied by 4. So to divide with 25 become lengthy. 25 ones are 25, then 25 twos are 50. Maybe it will be little bit lengthier. So the better way is to divide only like this. So 15.82 is your answer. The fraction should be added to get to 1 by 2 to get 3 by 5. Now you have to add some fractions to 1 by 2 to go to 3 or to get the 3 by 5 means we have to subtract 1 by 2 from 3 by 5 so that we can get the fraction which should be added to this 1 by 2. So here denominator is not common. So first convert it into the common denominator and then subtract. So this is again for your homework. Try at home. Now the 17th number is ascending order and choose the correct option. Now see. Now see, these given fractions are not the like or unlike fractions. They are unlike one because their numerator and denominator are different. Okay, for ascending and descending order, we learn one thing. If numerator is common, the fraction whose denominator is smaller is the greater fraction. If denominator is common, the fraction whose numerator is greater is the greater fraction. Okay. Now here denominator is also not a common and numerator is also not a common. So first we have to convert them into like fractions. So 3, 2, 5 and 4 are the given numbers. So which is the common to all of them? I think 60. Okay. 5 4 the 20, 20, 60. 60 is the common denominator. Now this 3 to become 60, we multiply here with 20. So 20 numerator with 20 and denominator with 20. So 2 by 3 becomes 40 upon 60. This 1 by 2 becomes 30 upon 60. This 3 by 5 becomes, you have to multiply here with 12. So 36 upon 60. And this 3 by 4 becomes 15 4s are 60. So 15 3s are 45 upon 60. Now denominator is common. Okay. Now the fraction whose numerator is greater is the greater fraction. But we have to arrange in the ascending order. So smaller fraction should be chosen first. So the fraction whose numerator is smaller is the smaller one. So smallest numerator is of 30 upon 60 means 1 by 2. So 1 by 2 will come first. Then come 36 upon 60 means 3 by 5. Then 40 upon 60 means 2 by 3. And last, the greatest fraction is 45 upon 60 means 3 by 4. So this is your answer. 1 second. 1 by 2, then 36 upon 40. Yes. 1 by 2, 3 by 5. 1 by 2, 3 by 5, 2 by 3. And 1 by 2, 3 by 5, 2 by 3 and 3 by 4. So correct answer is answer C, not answer A. Okay. So convert them into the like fractions and then choose the correct order. Okay. 3 2 the 60, 40, 2 30 the 60. So 30. 12 3 the 36 बराबर 15 45. C is the correct option, not A. Okay. Now difference of the 8 tenth and 8,000 you have to calculate. So 8 tenth and 8,000. So write it in the decimal form as 0.8 and 1 2 3 digit and then decimal. So 800 and decimal 0.008. Now which is bigger here? This one is bigger. So subtract smaller from bigger. 0.8 minus 0.008. Now here 0 are there which are hidden. Now 8 cannot be subtracted from 0. So borrow, again borrow. This becomes 9 and this becomes 7. 10 minus 8 2, 9 minus 0 9, 7 minus 0 7. Decimal point as it is and this 0 as it is. So 0.792 is your answer. Now see, expanded form of 6.234. You have to write. Now the given fraction is 6.234. Now this 6 is at 1's position. So 6 multiplied by 1. Okay. Decimal point. This 2 is at 10th position means 2 multiplied by 1 by 10. This is at 100. So 3 multiplied by 1 by 100. And this is at 1000. So 4 multiplied by 1 upon 1000. So where is such option? 6 plus 2 upon 10 3 upon 100, 4 upon 1000. Yes, this is your answer. Okay. Now the last question. The result of the fraction 4 upon 5 minus 2 upon 5 can be represented by shaded part of which of the following figure. Now first find the difference. 4 upon 5 minus 2 upon 5. Now base is common, so just subtract the numerator. 4 minus 2, that is 2 upon 5. Means 5 portions are there, 2 are shaded. Now search which figure has 5 equal parts and 2 shaded parts. So this figure has 8 equal parts, so this is not your answer. This figure has 5 equal parts but 3 shaded portion. We need only 2 shaded portions, so this is also not an answer. This figure has a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 equal parts and 2 shaded portions. So this can be answer, but we'll check for D also. 1, 2, 3, 4 parts, not 5 parts. So again this is not your answer. So answer is answer C. Okay. So today in this session we learn about the different operations related to fraction and decimal. I hope you all understood. So subscribe to my channel for further updates and more videos. Thank you.